Oh my god. Okay. Hi everyone, fuck up on. Hello everyone. It really do be me. Hi. It's so nice to see you. Yes, that's my answer. Yes. Honestly, real. Hello, Myauko. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. Chicken and rice. We love chicken and rice. I had the realest fear, because, Poco freaking Pong. Hello. I had the realest fear earlier that, Yo, Hero. Hi, Slow. It's so nice to see you. But yeah, no, the game wasn't really showing properly earlier, but then I just clicked out of the menu, and then it was like, it was working fine. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll take it. Saw you with Fluzzy a while ago. Oh, hello. We love Fluzzy here. Yeah, I'm so glad that you were able to join in. I'm gonna be playing a visual novel today. It's called Our Life Beginning and Always. And yeah, it's a hand-holding visual novel, so I'm gonna be crying a lot. So, you know, this is quite the stream to be joining in on. We love Fluzzy. But yeah, no, like, so currently it's going to be like, I think we start off as kids. We do. We start off as kids, so it's like a childhood friends to like hand-holding type thing, so no crying until much later. You need company, let me know, I'll hop in. Honestly, yeah, sure, why not? Give me a second. Let me just go into the thing. If anyone wants to hop in, you can. But yeah, so we're gonna be starting a new game. I did play this on my channel before, but I don't quite associate it with a very good time in my life, to be quite honest. Enough time has passed for me to be able to admit that. So we're gonna be starting a new game. So yes, I don't need to... The question that they ask here is like, do you want to see like gameplay assistance on the screen? I don't need that. Discord? Give me a second, King. Oh, is it? Okay, give me a quick second. That's rough, buddy. I wonder if... Give me a second, I'm so sorry. Everything is so lovely here on Maku Tanuki Day. I was honestly setting up some bots earlier so that I could, like, do the thing properly and, like, have everything all automated and fancy. There you go. I set up Saribot, so there's that. You know, I was somewhat fucking... What's the word? Somewhat productive earlier today before stream. But yes, Kumo, if you want to join into the Discord, I am here sitting... Or, you know... An ad break is starting. Dang. But yeah, okay, so... No, I don't need to see this. I will be following a very Hello, welcome to the Discord. I will be following, like, really close to what Tanuki life was like back when Tanuki was a baby. So we are a tiny child gonna cook real quick and come in? Yeah, sure, for sure, no problem. So when Tanuki was a tiny baby... My first name is Maku, and my last name is Tanuki. What is the difference between round 1 and round 2? Ah, I see. Hair back. I didn't have any. I was like shaved in the back. I was, you know, the very typical bowl cut baby. Yep. Very typical Asian haircut. My eyes were brown, despite what many may say. But not that brown. Like, my hair color was not that brown. It is fairer to say black than it is brown. Pokepone Doobie Maku. Hi, Fluzzy. It's so nice to see you. Welcome. Okay, so again, we are going to be following Tanuki lore. So, baby Tanuki went by she, her pronouns. Baby Tanuki. Not big boy Tanuki. Another dating sim game. Shut the goddamn fuck up, Justin. You're right. But baby, yes, so baby Tanuki went by she, her pronouns. And we're gonna continue to the next page. Do I have any birthmarks? No. My birthmark is on my back, and it is in the shape of a maple leaf, believe it or not. That is true facts. Baby Tanuk was just a little guy. Baby Tanuk was just a little guy. Baby Tanuk did not have freckles. Here we go again. Listen. No crying. I have small hands, dude. I have chubby hands. Small, chubby hands. And I did not have any glasses. Okay, so voiced name. Some really cool thing about this game is that they do have voiced names. But Maku is very obviously not going to be one of them. Maku is not going to be one of them, unfortunately. Megan. Megan's a good one. Hold on. I'm trying to see if they have, like, a version of Mac or something. Like, Mac. Maddie, Mikey, Mina, Mira, Mandy, Mariposa. These are a lot of names. Mac and cheese. Marco. Oh, wait, is there a Marco? I'll take a Marco. I was gonna take Max, honestly. Like, Mac. Should it be Marco? Should it be Marco or Max? You know what? I'll take Max because that is a bit more neutral. Max. Yeah, so there is like one boy specifically who will say your name. Okay. Birthmark. My birthmark is on my back. Do I have any scars? Arm, leg? No, not when I was a teeny baby. Freckles? None. I wore pants and I wore shirts. Mac Tanuk. I hate that. Who has a popcorn-shaped birthmark, fun fact. I love this lore that we're learning. Did I enjoy skirts? No. I didn't enjoy skirts until well into my adulthood years. I didn't like dresses either. Let's see. I liked bracelets. And I liked necklaces. And I didn't like hats. I like hats now. Hi, Wef. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. So, and I also did not like watches. Actually, no. You know those plastic ones that you get from like a kid's toy? He's gonna activate his level 1 super maximum Tanuki. Help. Help. I hate that. Okay. No, bracelets and necklaces are a-okay. And I think that's it, so we'll continue on with the story now. Max Tanuki. Oh wait, shit, frick. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm happy with this. Summer in Sunset Bird was a special time of year. Your usually sleepy town began to bustle. It was a popular tourist destination with people coming in from all over to enjoy the beach, the weather, and the relaxation that came with both. Nice to see you as well. I'm very sick. I feel weak. I looked pale and I could not hear anything for like 4 minutes. Oh my god, King, are you okay? Oh my god. I mean, like, you know, I hope you feel better soon. It is the season to get sick. Up here in Canada land, we got so much goddamn snow. We got so much snow. We got so much snow. Sis, we got so much snow. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. We got so much snow over the course of like 4 days. There's Poppy Playtime. We're not doing Poppy Playtime today, Jojo. It's so nice to see you, though. We're in fact probably not ever doing Poppy Playtime. The smell of the ocean, crisp and salty, hung in the air, bringing 3 whole months of schoolless vacation with it. During the summer, your moms didn't like you to wander too far outside of your neighborhood, so you knew the area pretty well. Like, I heard a loud ringing and it felt like someone put their hands over my ears, but no one did. Now I just have a massive headache. King, maybe you should take a little bit of a nap. A little bit of a snooze. That sounds awful. That included people. Families came and went from Sunset Bird, but they mostly stayed and did what your mom called putting down roots. They built businesses, they got to know each other, and they definitely said hello to the nice young kids who waved them passing their stores. Going for a walk around town mostly meant that the familiar, friendly residents waved or asked how your family was, or most often just said hello. Didn't really get why they were always had to say hi. They saw you every day, but you nodded back at them anyway. You ended up saying hi to a lot of different people, since most of the tourists that came and went every summer were the same ones. You were too anxious to say hi back. is correct. That is very true. Oh, so another fun fact. So there's 3 hands to hold in this game. There are 3. You meet them at different stages in your life. The first one is like the main one, and his appearance changes based on per chapter based on how you interact with him. So it's very interesting, very fun. You were too anxious to say hi back is correct. And most of the residents that greeted you, but they all knew well enough to expect that, yeah? They still smiled at you anyway, and that made you feel a little bit more comfortable. And now I just have this headache, but I'll stop interrupting. It's okay, King. Like, I mean, I hope that this stream is going to be pretty chill, I hope. So I hope it, you know, me saying that a hand-holding game is going to be pretty chill. But today there was a man sitting on the curb outside your house. He was sitting with his head in his hands, his whole body slumped over, and you wondered if he was even a real person or a statue that had magically sprung up from the ground overnight. Whoever, or whatever he was, you had never seen him before. One thing about knowing everyone in Sunset Bird was that people who you didn't recognize really, really stood out. It was rare for tourists to venture into the residential district, as your moms called it. So for you, not knowing who a total stranger was set off a lot of red flags. Your mom's had a talk with you and your big sister Lizzie about this kind of situation before. You hadn't exactly been listening at the time is real. You think it could be okay to talk to new people is not real. They mentioned that some people aren't good to talk to, but other types of people can help you, even if you don't know them. You remember that it's okay to run away if you feel uncomfortable. You don't have to worry about being polite then. Yeah, it was this one. Maku is a very scared Tanuk. You weren't sure about this man yet. Still, you felt a bit scared knowing that he was blocking the way to your front door. You were pretty interested. You wanted to know more about what was going on. Whether he was nice or not, you didn't want to be bothered. Homie, you're in front of my house. You slowed down, your mind racing for ideas on how to get past him unseen, but it was too late to escape. There was a split second where your eyes met, and you took in a shaky breath, your eyes darting to the sky, pretending to stare at a bird who was hovering nearby. Hey! It was a guy, right? His voice startled you and made you jump, but still, you didn't look at him. The bird landed on top of a nearby gatepost, and its black feathers ruffled against the gentle breeze. Trying to keep your eyes on it was tough, especially when the man stood up and started to make his way towards you. Hello, King, I'm a child! Not wanting to seem too approachable, you folded your arms and stared, still unsure about him, but willing to be friendly. You offered the stranger a smile. Your whole body frozen in place. This is something that I would do today, but I'm trying to think if it was something that I would do as a baby. I think I would just freeze. I'm like, I was a fucking mess as a child, and I'm a mess today. Not much has changed. Do you live around here? What's your name? You looked the man up and down, taking in his tanned skin and relaxed appearance. At least his clothes were relaxed. The way he was acting wasn't. He had sharks on his shorts and a stingray tattoo. Look at this guy, dude. And you wondered if he was obsessed with the ocean or something. While you made your assessment, he looked at you expectantly, waiting for an answer to his question. He's so pretty, what the hell? Yeah, real, he is. I live right there. My name is Maku. Nope. I learned things from the Canadian PSA commercials. I know not to say shit. I'm not gonna say shit. If you do... He rubbed the back of his neck uncomfortably, giving you a small smile. Money? He reached into his pocket and pulled out a clean $20 bill. It crinkled in his hand as he held it up to you. Even more confused than before, you looked back at him. He looks like an NTR guy is crazy work. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Slow, why would you say that? He looks like an NTR guy. Oh my god, my man is just trying to live. Well, could you do me a favor? Nothing bad. Sorry, I should have... Let me start over. He cleared his throat and stood up straighter. From where you were standing, it just made him look creepier. I have a son. His name is Cove, who's about your age. Cove? That seemed like a strange name for an actual living person to you. Oh my god, this child is not given the chance to live. You chewed on the inside of your cheek. This guy was definitely obsessed with water. I think as a child, I wouldn't make the connection that Cove and water is like a thing. You thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I thought it pretty cool. Never met anyone with that name. We moved in across the street, see? He gestured towards the house that had been empty for a year, his watch catching the late afternoon sunlight and reflecting off the walls. The gigantic "For Sale" sign was finally gone. You must be Maku Tanuki, right? I met your moms earlier and they told me you were 8, just like him. Okay, so 8. What grade is 8? 1? Kindergarten? Okay. He shook the $20 bill to... He looks like he's gonna romance your love interest or your mom. He's just a guy. He's so cute. Second or third. Second or third? Okay. He shook the $20 bill to bring it back to your attention, a hopeful smile tilting his lips at the corners. Okay, so second or third. So I had a bit more audacity than I did when I was, like, 5. Can you try to be friends with the boy? Just give it a chance, and you can keep this. He's a good kid. You'll like him.
Do you mind?
Do you mind? But you gotta keep it a secret too, okay? It wouldn't be friendly to say his dad sent you. You eyed the man. Yo, hi Raven. It's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. Eyed the man. You felt sorry for Cove. Did other kids really get their parents to pay for friendships? As a child, I would not make this connection. I think it would be between these two. Let's... I'm still kind of like... What could be so bad about this Cove kid that his dad would need to bribe strangers to be friends with him? Paying you to play with his son is nasty work reel. It's so messed up. What'd you say? Want to make a deal? What game is this? This is Our Life Beginnings and Always. Full disclosure, a couple years ago, I did play this game. I played one route, and I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. So we're gonna play it on stream, and I did play this game on stream. I did only play a little bit of it because enough time has passed for me to be comfortable to admit that I did not have the greatest time streaming it last time. But hopefully this will be a good time. So far it's been a good time. I don't want the money. Oh, I see. So sad. Yeah, it was okay. It was fine. That's how he gets a foot in the door, then he gets redacted. Your mom, hello? He's just a guy. You took a step back from him, clearly refusing to accept the offer. He deflated enough to notice, but not completely.
Are you sure?
It won't be too bad. Even if it's just for the summer, that'd be enough. That only made this sound more strange to you. Why does it lasting for the summer matter? Did you know a new Digimon game is coming out? Yes! I think our moms are lesbians. Yes, we do have moms. Yeah, I saw that Digimon has a new game. I'm so excited. New Digimon story game is coming out. Game recognized game hero. Help. Help. When it was clear his initial strategy wasn't going to fly, he tucked the bill into the back pocket and changed the request. I get it. You don't have to. Would you be comfortable with he and I coming by for a normal visit? No money involved. Yeah, I want to meet him. Okay, you can do that. I guess. You'd have to ask my moms. You'd have to ask my moms. His smile got bigger again. His eyes crinkled at the sides. Of course. They invited us over earlier, but I'd like to ask you too. Then I guess you can. I'll bring him by tomorrow. I wanted him to meet and greet with the neighbors today, but... Well, I don't know where he's gotten off to. I wish they would make it so we could go to the digital like the old ones. Huh? Like the Digimon games. The digital world. Ah, yeah. I see. I quite like the world of Eden, though. It's very interesting. Sorry, I'm normal. No, you're real. Kumo, you're so real for this. And I'm wrong in my assumption. I can sense the NTR aura from this man. He's just a guy! He laughed when he said that, but with the way his face looked, you thought... With the way his face looked, you thought he actually wanted to cry. If you see him, can you tell him to come on home? He's got a pink cast and glasses. You can't miss him. Okay. By the way, did I tell you I'm leaving Twitch for a while? You did, Raven, and I'm so sorry to hear that, but I hope that you enjoy your little break. And if you decide to come back to Twitch, that you come back really refreshed and feeling all good and ready for streaming. If that is what you decide to do. This definitely wasn't the normal way kids made friends, but you knew that. But you're still gonna help. My cat will still be here, though. Yeah! The man smiled and reached out to pat you on the head. Paused before doing so, then pulled his hand away instead. Give me a quick second while I open this over here, and then I do this. Yes, so I can see. Your moms are already checking around for me. Such a thoughtful group you are. Now I better go look too. Can't put everyone else to work while I keep sitting here. I thought he might come back, and that's not what's important. I have to go. Thanks again, Maku, so much. He jogged off down the street without another word. You decided to check the hills behind your house. Okay, got to go. Have fun, Maku. Goodbye, Raven. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope that you have a good evening. I hope you sleep well. First sight. You too, thank you. The chirping of crickets in the tall grass greeted you, quiet and familiar. From the top of the hill, you could see the ocean. As you walked, you listened to the crash of the waves on the shore and the seagulls squawking as they settled down for the night. I've always loved the ocean. It was so much fun. You loved to hear stories about the sea, about the merfolk and sea serpents. You imagined living far beyond, beneath the waves. You didn't enjoy the beach all that much, especially in the sand. I liked being outside when I was a baby. I remember that. I remember enjoying the feel of grass when I was younger. Sometimes Lizzie would join you, the two of you splashing each other in the waves. Those were the best days. You took in a deep breath. You wanted to try and relax, but couldn't. You weren't sure what, but something told you that you weren't alone, so you glanced around. There he is! He's just a little guy. There was a boy sitting at the top of one hill, almost completely hidden within the long grass and white flowers surrounding him. His head was buried in his knees, staring ahead by himself. For whatever reason, probably just that he wasn't paying attention, he hadn't noticed you yet. You watched him a minute longer, feeling a little bit like you'd found a deer in the wild. Though deer didn't have green fucking hair. But this new boy did. You watched as it fluttered softly around his face in the breeze. After a few more seconds, you took a step forward, then another. And then he glanced your way. His aquamarine eyes reflected the light of the moon. You stopped, raising a hand to acknowledge him and show you weren't scary. Hi. I'll put my baby Tanuki voice. Excuse me. With a start, he jumped to his feet, his hands balling into fists at his sides. Who is this Deku wannabe? Oh my god. He's just a guy. He's just a little baby. This is Cove. He's just trying to tap into Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. If I was at the age, I would do the same. Yeah, real. Me just screaming at the top of my lungs, trying to be the coolest Super Saiyan. He didn't say anything, just stared at you in a strange way. He'd been crying. There were traces of tears on his cheeks and his knees soaking the hem of his shorts, and his eyes were still shining with a few more. You'd obviously caught him off guard. His pink cast seemed to glow in the twilight, though when he caught you staring at it, he hid his arm behind his back. Deku ruined people with green hair. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know. I think Deku is okay, but I think it's just because I'm not caught up. Excuse me while I take a sip of my tea. Something the man earlier had stuck to you. Cove? Ah. Eyes wide, he studied you. How do you know that?
met your dad.
Oh.
Oh.
Not for me, I sidestepped My Hero when it was at its peak. Honestly, good for you. I say that if it's like an amazing thing. I don't know. Hero Aka is okay. I haven't caught up. I don't even remember where I was at.
So, this is your hill?
He gestured with his uninjured arm to the patch of grass surrounding you, his face falling at the prospect.
I can leave if it is. You can't own a hill.
Why not?
How could you?
You just do. I had a hill back home.
Well, this still isn't mine.
Oh. He sat back down with a thump, resting his chin on his knees again. Curious about the strange new boy with the odd dad, you sat on the patch of grass next to him. The pure white flowers that covered this hill rocked back and forth gently as the stars twinkled above. The way they dotted the sky made them seem like flowers too. The night wind was cool as it traveled over the ocean and up the hill, chasing away the heat from the afternoon sun. Why'd your family move is crazy. These are both crazy questions.
Why are you...
I think as an 8-year-old, I would be... The wording that I would use is closer to why do your family move? I end up kind of sidestepping a lot of popular anime. I've never watched AOT outside of the live-action movies. I don't even know what Jujutsu Kaisen's about. Jujutsu Kaisen is about Gojo Satoru and a certain man who I am quite enamored with adopting different children. That's, in essence, what the story is about. It is about two divorcees collecting adopted children like Pokemon cards. Why'd your
family move?
A quiet hiccup escaped Cove as soon as you asked the question. Almost like they'd never stopped, his tears started up again with a vengeance. I'm so glad to have that mystery behind me. Thank you, Hero. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Of course, there's a bunch of shenanigans that happens, and there's a lot of family politics. There's so much family politics. There's so much family politics in Jujutsu Kaisen. But it is ultimately just that. It is ultimately just family politics. Almost like they'd never stopped, his tears started up again with a vengeance.
My parents... They don't want to live together with me anymore.
The tears fell fast and heavy over his flushed cheeks, sticking in his dark lashes.
My mom made my dad leave, and he took me with him. And now we have a house here, and I want to go home.
The outburst took you off guard. By the time he was done wailing, Cove's chest was heaving with exhaustion. He sniffled and removed his glasses, wiping at his eyes with the back of his hand before he put them back on again.
I hate this place. I want my real life back.
I didn't have to sniffle. Thank you. Thank you, game.
I want my mom. I'm sorry.
Your dad seems kind of nice. You'll like it here. You just have to get used to stop crying is crazy. Talk upon an ad break is starting. Enjoy the ad jail.
I'm sorry.
He slipped his hands underneath his glasses and pressed his fingers against his eyelids. He's just like an anime boy. He is just like an anime boy. Fun fact. Damn, stop crying and be a man. Yeah, that's crazy. I would not be able to say that shit. That's messed up. But fun fact. I have a friend who, like, just randomly opened up one day and said, I think the reason that I need glasses is because one day I pressed on my eyes too hard. He was just like, yeah, you know, I think when I was younger, I just pressed on my eyes too hard. I was like, what the hell do you mean? I'm too nice to say that. Yeah. No, I can't say, like, I can't say shit like, oh my god, stop crying. Because I also cry. I'm a huge crybaby. Cove wound himself up again for another long crying fit. You felt bad for him being forced to come here with no choice. You couldn't imagine what it would be like to live with only one of your moms, but it must be pretty hard. She took his thumbs and pushed his eyeballs inside. Yeah, real. But from way off in the distance, you heard your parents.
Maku?
Cove?
Kids, where'd you go?
Cove looked at you, tears clinging to his cheeks. It's okay for boys to cry. Kenshiro does it, right? It's okay. Boys can cry.
Don't tell him we're here.
I want to go home.
You can handle it is fucking insane.
It'll be okay.
You were struck by a sudden need to reassure Cove.
It's not gonna be all fun. But isn't he your family too?
Yeah, I guess.
And you can count on him when you really, really need him.
I'm a very mature child. You shot him a grin and pushed yourself to your feet. Face your fears, bro. Slowly, Cove stood up with you, still looking a little reluctant. His dad's voice rang out again. Cove? Can you hear me? He looked towards the sound of his dad's voice, silent, then turned away while rubbing his not bandaged arm.
Sorry.
I still don't want to go.
Fight your mom is crazy. My mom has not done a single damn thing. She's just chilling. You waited silently with him.
Yeah, I get it.
You do? Before you could answer, you heard Cove's dad, even closer than before. There you are, bud. Talking about the kid post-up. Oh my god. His mom is also just chilling. The trio of parents appeared over the curve of the hill. Instantly, all their eyes landed on you and they rushed over. Both of your moms were at your side, and in a split second, faces filled with worry. Run them ones right now. Oh my god.
Amaku, you're here after all. We'd been at the park to check for Cove and then heard what happened earlier when you met the new neighbor. I thought you might have gone further away.
Son, this drama's getting in the way of my nightly NTR time is crazy slow. That's nuts. Why is everyone acting like this is such a... Oh, let's see. 8 years old.
No, we were just sitting in the grass. Thank God you're both fine. Were you two having fun out there?
You looked over at Cove, who was wiggling against his dad's tight hug and pushing at his arms.
Yes,
He's good. I think I'm gonna marry him.
He's good. This one's good. Yeah, Mom, I like him.
I'm gonna marry him. I did not have this audacity as a child. I think I'm gonna marry him. It's so sweet, though. Please choose that. Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna marry him.
You nodded, smiling brightly.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, that's how Chi-Chi and Goku got married. Yeah, it is true. That is how Chi-Chi and Goku got married. It's us, Chi-Chi and Goku. Finally letting go of his squirming, scowling son, Cove's dad turned to the three of you.
That's a relief.
Thanks very much for finding him. I really don't know this neighborhood.
Good thing Maku knows this whole area so well.
Oh, absolutely. We should be getting home now. Yeah, it's better. But Maku waking up in 7 a.m. to cry is better. Listen, shut the fuck up. You guys are so lucky I don't stream at 1 a.m. It's been a long... Okay. We should be getting home now. It's been a long day for us all. Say goodbye, Cove.
Bye.
The two of them walked off into the darkness, heading toward the neighborhood. You watched Cove's bright pink cast until it disappeared. I would be seated. Thank you, I appreciate your support.
Tell you what, we'll have a proper playdate tomorrow, okay? Your new friend's dad wanted to bring him by to see you and Liz. How does that sound?
It sounds like words is something I would say today.
Sure. Can I show him my stuff?
Of course.
Of course. Then okay.
Both of your moms laughed, the sound overlapping into a warm, familiar chorus. Mommy put her arm around your shoulder and led you towards the path. Satisfied and more than a little ready to go to bed after your long, exciting day, you followed them home. Choose your feelings for Cove. This is how you feel towards Cove for this step. It can change in later steps. Okay, so... Indifferent is nasty work. Okay, so we are friends, and I'm also 8 years old, so I don't have as much I didn't have as much anxiety when I was 8, so I think relaxed is more correct than nervous. And 8 years old, let's say fond. I quite like Cove. Especially after you said you'd marry him. It's true, I did in fact say that I was going to marry Cove. Let me save the game, and we're gonna save over this file. Yes. This would be that man's villain origin arc. Real. I think Fond is okay at 8 years old. We did just meet him. We did in fact just meet him. I fell from a tree when I was 8. That's real. What did I do when I was 8? I was gonna share a story about when I jumped into a glass table and then needed stitches, but I think I was actually 3 years old when that happened. So, you know, children do in fact be children. Any scars? From when I jumped into a glass table? Yeah, dude. It was messed up. Let's see. My family was afraid they were so afraid that I had lost an eye because the glass had gotten, like, right above my eye. So I do have a little scar, like, kind of at the edge of my eyebrow, my right eyebrow. Not really noticeable anymore, you know, I was a tiny baby, but messed up. Landed on my back and walked it off. That's crazy. Ooh, I got a story. Nice. We love stories about when we were young, stupid babies. Begin step 1 and relaxed fondness? Yes. At the breakfast table the next morning, you finished your food faster than usual. Your sister Lizzie had run out earlier to go play, but you'd stayed put. Today, just like your moms had promised, Cove was coming over to hang out. Excited to see your new friend again today, Maku?
Yeah, I am.
How sweet.
I'm so happy he moved in.
Okay.
With that said, are you done with your breakfast? Yeah. Yeah. With all the exasperation an 8-year-old can muster, you looked at your empty cereal bowl and then at Mom.
Okay.
Okay, attitude kid, we see. Good job. He should be here soon. Cleanup began, and then on cue, there was a knock. It was hesitant, like the person wasn't sure they were in the right place. Still loud, though. We need to get a more obvious doorbell. I know. Something similar to happened to me when I was 4. I jumped up from the couch and hit my head on the entertainment stand in the living room. Still got that scar on my forehead. Honestly, King, I love that we're twinning. And man, the moms are kind of hot. Just saying, damn. They are very pretty. I like them. I was taking out the trash and we had dropped the glass the day prior, and I lifted up the bag to put in the bin. I go back and see this large, skinny cut on my stomach. Oh my god! I hate that. Maku, could you get it? Wiggling out of your chair without really pushing it back, you made your way to the door. Hey, Tanuki family. Thanks for having us. Mr. Holden, as your moms have called him, and his son were here. Cove looked different in the bright lighting of your living room, and when he wasn't crying. With his dad standing in front of him and Mom and Mommy behind you, you and Cove looked at each other. Pleased to see your new friend again, you smiled at Cove. He smiled back with some hesitation. Twisted your threaded bracelet on your wrist. You twisted the crystal bead bracelet on your wrist. Twisted the flower bead bracelet on your wrist. You twisted the shell bracelet. When I was a tiny baby, I liked flower beads.
Let's go play in my room.
Okay.
Thank goodness. Oh wait, let's see. The glass was so sharp I did not feel it at all. The only word I was oh, I still have a scar. That's crazy. I want to say because I didn't want to know where I speak inappropriately about moms. That's crazy. That really is just becoming your thing, huh?
Take care.
Let us know if you need anything, you two. Have fun, kids.
See you.
Play nice. Oh my god, look at my room. You led him to your room, puffing out your chest a little at the sight of your treasures. There were lots of stuffed animals, a cool bed, a window to look out. It was a great room. You hadn't had anyone to show it to in a while, but you were really proud of it. He leaned in a little closer to one of your drawings on the wall. I like this.
I drew that!
Cool. Me, actual real conversations I had as children. Me just drawing Pokemon like, hey guys, look at what I drew. If 2D MILF hunting be my destiny, I'll wear that badge. That's crazy. That's wild. You smiled at him. You were proud of that particular piece of art, and you were glad he noticed it. You turned to look around the room a little more, studying the books on your desk and the pictures on the walls. Started to feel a bit nervous. You felt the atmosphere was kind of awkward. You were glad for the company. You hoped he liked your room. I thought it said you hoped he liked your mom. I'm like, that's crazy. That's wild. Anyway, I hope you like my room. Ain't no shame in my game, real. You had put a lot of effort into making your room as nice as it was. You hoped that you didn't say anything bad about it. Then his eyes landed on the tiny box of beach things you'd collected, tucked away by your door. He took a step towards it before hesitating and pointing at it instead. Oh, what's that?
A hoard of stuff I found on the beach. Maku, hi Boba, it's so nice to see you. Hello, Boba. I hope that you're doing well.
Oh.
Do you have any driftwood in there?
Dragging the box into the middle of the room, you and Cove flopped down next to it.
Let me love you. Yay! Love you, Boba.
I feel like my conversations when I was 8 was mostly about Power Rangers and Spider-Man, not that different 20 years later. Yeah, that's correct. Hi, Brime. It's nice to see you. That emote's insane. Dragging the box into the middle of the room, you and Cove flopped down next to it.
I think so. Yeah, see?
You gestured to a piece at the bottom, still covered with specks of sand. God damn it, that's supposed to be my emote. It's a really good emote.
Neat.
This is a good collection.
You got the sense from the tone of his voice that he wasn't just saying it to be nice or to be like Shiloh. He actually meant it. Did one for Boba, but it got rejected. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no, that's so sad! I can't help being smexy. Yeah, real. Twitch. Free Boba. Free the Boba emote.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Shiloh's gonna be here today.
Shiloh?
Lizzie's friend, or like her #1 fan, I guess.
It's autoplot.
Do I have to see him? It should be okay. I mean, he's Lizzie's friend, not mine, but you know.
But he doesn't have Diz. I love it. It's so cute.
Come on, check out my shell some more.
Automon wants me carnally. Yeah. It's true.
I found this one under a big piece of seaweed that had washed ashore, and
you pulled out seashell after seashell, explaining where you'd gotten each one and holding them up against the light. There were big ones, small ones, pink, purple, and orange. Most of them you washed off in this bathroom sink when you brought them home, cleaning off the sand. Over the years, you'd even learned some of their scientific names. Is not true. That's not true. I'm 8 years old. I'm stupid. I'm stupid today. The only scientific name that I know is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and that is because that is the yeast that you use to make alcohol. Who is this man? This is Cove! So, in this game, you start off as like an 8-year-old, and then each chapter is called a step, and then you age alongside with this guy. And then you can hold hands with him later when he's an adult. So you grow up together. It's like a childhood friends to lovers sort of situation. But there's also 2 other guys that you meet in later steps in your life that you could also potentially hold hands with. The collection was so huge and varied that you had lots of funny stories to tell for all of them. Love holding hands with strangers. I love holding hands with strangers. Your voice faltered a bit, but you kept going as best as you could. I have so many funny stories with all of the things that I have, like funny little trinkets. Apparently fascinated either by the stories or by the shells themselves, Cove listened with what looked like the full force of his attention. Like when you almost got pinched by a hermit crab while searching for shells, and after watching him scuttle back into the ocean, you found another empty shell that was almost a twin to his home. It was a new experience to be the center of such dedicated focus. But Cove hadn't been mean to you, so you didn't mind. You smiled at him every now and then while showing him your collection. Roby looking like a nerdy little mermaid. I love that for him. His appearance changes. Of course, well, when you age, your appearance changes. But his appearance changes based on how you interact with him in each step.
Kids, come down to the living room.
You could tell the idea was making him unhappy, but Mommy wasn't giving you much of a chance to hang out. Cove hadn't been like this meeting you. You guessed it was because he thinks you found each other by accident, not that a parent made it happen. Ooh, so we had a chance to make him look like a crackhead. Yes! I guess it depends on what your definition of like what he would look like would be. Can't believe you're showing us hand-holding propaganda. Listen. Listen. Mr. Holden, like, Cove, I'm gonna be holding your hand later. Mr. Holden must be right that telling Cove his dad was part of that would be a bad idea. Yes! It would be a bad idea to tell a child that your dad tried to bribe me with $20 to be your friend. That's messed up. Don't judge my crackhead taste. I don't judge you. You're fine. Let's ruin a child's life. Let's not ruin a child's life. I love him. He's just a little baby. Look at him. Before you knew it, you'd both been escorted downstairs and deposited into the living room, ready for Shiloh's visit. The two of you sat side by side on the floor of your home's entryway. I brought this box of shells. I want to keep looking at them. Great! Bust it open! We can keep looking while we wait for Shiloh. Cove reached in and pulled out a big orange shell. Oh. Like he hadn't spoken aloud yet, he turned to you and held it up, his eyes shining. I think this one's the best of them. You can have it. Cove looked at you in surprise, his eyes going wide. Really? Sure, you like it a lot, right? Uh-huh, but I don't want to take it from you. It's okay. You got the impression he was hesitant to accept something because he didn't know you very well. You insisted, no, take it! No, it's okay for you. Let's save him from becoming his father. The world doesn't need more gyaru. You pushed the shell against Cove's chest, willing him to receive the present, but Cove firmly shook his head and kept his arms tightly at his sides. It was a battle you couldn't win, at least not today. Cove was your neighbor now. Maybe you could give it to him another time. The two of you were still sitting on the floor, looking through your collection of beach findings when the doorbell finally rang. Cove jumped, startled by the sound. Since the person hadn't knocked, you figured it was probably Shiloh. You knew where to look for that. Lizzie's friend? You nodded, but that didn't seem to make Cove feel better. It was already obvious that Cove didn't hide his feelings very well. You could tell what he was thinking right away. This isn't a good idea. You'll be alright. He's here. We can't tell him to leave. He's at our only door, and if you go upstairs, he'll find you. Cove glanced around the room, his eyes wide, and finally paused with his gaze locked onto the back of the house. I can go out the window. He was already walking towards it. Scrambling to think of something to say, you stepped forward, then paused. Do you want to break your other arm? Is so threatening. Shiloh's the least scary person alive. Cheer up, Shiloh's gonna like you. Please don't get hurt, I'll come with you. Good idea, let's go. Please don't get hurt. I'm worried. What if something happens? The distance from the first floor living room window wasn't far, but you could tell it made Cove nervous anyway. He touched the cast on his arm. The wind had clearly released from his sails. I don't want to break any more bones. I don't think anyone wants to. Yeah. But I don't want to see him. I don't know him. It's okay, King. It's okay if you're worried. Nobody warned you this was gonna happen. Thanks. Shiloh poked his head into the living room. It was impossible to know for sure if he'd heard what you'd been saying or not, but you guessed that he had. Oh my god, he's just a little baby. Hi! He's just a little baby and he heard all that. Oh my god, look at him, he's just a baby! And hi, Cove? Cove shot you an uneasy glance. Oh my god, this child he's just a little guy. Oh, you can go the tsundere option.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Shiloh. It's so nice to meet you.
Yeah. You have a lot of freckles.
Right, I do. What are you guys doing?
We're looking at shells.
Can I do it too?
Cove shrugged, then looked back at your box of beach findings. What about that one? The plan for the afternoon, at least as far as you were concerned, was to sit and look at the beach things more. You weren't really in the mood to do much of anything else, especially if Cove was having fun. Hey, check out this scallop shell I found. Cool, right? It's a pretty color, kind of like my cast. Hello, Squeaky Possum. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. The beautiful glittering pink did look a little bit like the wrap around his arm.
Pink is a nice color.
Okay. Oh my god, he's dead! Shiloh's just a baby!
Oh?
Is it your favorite?
Not really.
What is?
Maybe green or blue? Might be yellow. Where's the PlayStation? These lads should be going first to 10 in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Oh my god, I love Budokai 3!
Oh, those are all cool.
I guess.
Oh my god, Shiloh's just trying to exist! He's just trying to exist! There are better colors, it's insane! Not sure how to deal with the sudden more awkward silence, you. I like those colors too!
Awesome.
Both of them smiled. Like usual, it didn't take long for Shiloh to get fidgety. Lizzie was his favorite. Without her around, Shiloh didn't seem to know what to do with himself. What game is this? This is Our Life Beginnings and Always. This is a visual novel. It is a dating sim as well. You start as a young child, starting at 8 years old, and then you age up and then eventually hold hands with one of 3 options. This game is actually free. You can play this game for free. One of the routes is free. The other 2 you'd have to pay for as DLC, and they're worth it. I have all of the DLC for this game. It's a great game. And Cove wasn't like your sister. He wasn't that much like you either.
Is Lizzie coming back?
Shia LaBeouf. I don't know how to spell it real. Shia LaBeouf. Oh no.
Aw.
Where'd she go?
I think she's at the beach. Probably.
Is she playing at her park?
Cove's eyes lit up at the mention of the park, and he looked towards you. There's a park? LaBeouf. Old Shia the Beef.
Yep, but it's old.
Can you show me? I want to go. He started getting up before you had even answered, and Shiloh jumped up beside him in excitement.
Really? You do too, right, Maku? The park's fun.
Labidoof. I, as an 8-year-old, enjoyed going outside. So yes, I also I love the park.
Yeah, it's right at the beach, so there's lots of fun stuff to do and lots of sand. It has a jungle gym and a bunch of swings.
It sounds like it could be cool.
So, are we gonna find Lizzie?
I don't know. I never really wanted to see her. Oh my god, Cove! I just wanted to check the park out. Adrift without any direction, Shiloh finally turned to you. Okay. He perked up. Both boys wanted to go. It was only fair. This is wicked. I've never seen Restream bot. Yeah. Restream's pretty cool. I quite enjoy it. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. I liked sand when I was a baby. I don't like sand anymore. But I prefer sand over gravel beaches. After getting permission from your moms, the three of you were ready to head out. Wicked. Oh, was there a Wicked reference that I just simply... Oh. I've not actually watched Wicked yet. So I could simply have just forgotten or not have noticed. That was a Star Wars reference. I haven't watched Star Wars in a hot second either. A lot of people at my work really enjoy Star Wars. Like, one of the managers has like a room full of Star Wars stuff. It's kind of crazy. The thing that I remember most about Star Wars is, should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over. Oh shiz, hi Squeaky. Oh, we love friendos. Where the fuck am I? Okay. It was a short walk to the park. Lizzie had convinced your moms that it was so short, she should always be allowed to walk there by herself. When you found her, she was hanging on the jungle gym, swinging back and forth.
Hey, Lizzie.
The crossover is wild. We love this shared universe. I'm Star Wars adjacent. My mom is a fan, and one of my friends gives me unsolicited updates on the series. I heard that... What is it called? Like Skeleton Crew or something? I heard that was pretty good. With Jude Law. Her face lit up when she saw you, her big brown eyes going wide.
Maku, Shiloh! Hi!
She dropped to the ground and landed with a soft thud in the sand. A split second, Shiloh had abandoned you two and scrambled over to stand by her side. You were used to being left out when it was just the three of you, but now Cove was here. You wondered if you would leave too.
Who's that? It's Cove. He's new. Hi. I remember. Hi, Cove. Welcome to my park. Nobody ever comes to play here, so this is where we get together.
She gestured wildly with her arms as if to present the area to the newcomer. Without interrupting Lizzie's speech, Cove whispered in your ear, quiet enough that the others wouldn't overhear. I thought kids couldn't own places like parks. Or hills. You couldn't help but laugh a tiny bit. While Lizzie continued talking, you took the chance to kick off your shoes and wiggle your toes through the warm sand. Well, this gaggle of kids are gonna go on adventures, maybe find a dead body. You know, the usual kid stuff. That is, in fact, the usual kid stuff. It's true.
Nice, huh? In this neighborhood, I'm the one who comes up with the ideas.
You are?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I am. Who else could handle the job? Lizzie's the oldest. By a lot. My mom said you're Maku's age.
Yeah.
Thought so. I'm still the only one in this group with the double digits.
What about the other kids?
What other kids? There aren't any. We're the only kids here, and Shiloh's just visiting from another place. Not even tourists bring their kids here. This is a land of ancients. Be careful that the oldies don't try to steal our youth.
Oh.
For a second, it looked like he might cry again. Oh my god. The land of the oldies sure is just the Maku Tanuki channel, it's true. But something in his eyes shifted and he looked back at Lizzie. What kind of old people? Like moms and dads or grandparents?
Grandparents who don't have kids. They hate kids.
Why? We haven't done anything. Stop saying stuff like that. You're gonna upset me. Yeah, they're really bad. I would do this. Because I would wholeheartedly believe it. If my older sibling was just like, yo, those people hate children, I'm like, oh my god, bet. Yeah, they're really bad. You went along with her, wriggling your fingers menacingly at Cove. He sniffled, his forehead creasing with worry. He's just a little guy. Lizzie was staring Cove down, but Cove wasn't even looking at her anymore. He didn't seem to care that she was there. He went into his own head. Shiloh was the next one to speak, completely unaware of the situation.
I met Lizzie and Mako in school. You'll see tons of kids there once summer is over.
I don't want to go to a new school. I don't want summer to end. Shiloh looked down to the dirt. He hadn't had much luck striking up conversations with Cove. Yeah, he's just a child.
I like summer vacation a lot too.
All the building tension in the air suddenly vanished when Lizzie laughed. At Shiloh's discomfort at how weird she thought Cove was. At something else entirely, you didn't really know. But she laughed, her face scrunching up.
Okay.
Welcome to Sunset Bird Cove. Take a seat, put up your feet, and get used to it. You offered him a kind smile, and that, at least, looked to reassure him some. For the rest of the summer, Cove was always there. You saw him more often than Shiloh, and on some days, when she was in a bad mood or busy, you even saw him more than Lizzie. He became a staple of your everyday life, the way sun and lunch and the beach were. During your first summer together, you really liked Cove. He was a fun person to play with, and he seemed to like playing with you too. And of course, that was only the start of things. Okay. Let me save the game. And we're gonna save here. Yeah, I have all of the DLC. I love this game. So yeah, you can actually just move on to the next part. Yippee! Yippee! You can actually just straight up move on to the next part if you'd like. But then you miss out on interactions with everyone. And so you miss out on like that sort of development for the other characters. So we are going to go through all of this. All of this. I might play this for myself, actually. This is so chill. It's so fun, Kumo. So we're gonna go shopping. Come back before it gets dark. Alright, sport? The familiar voice drifted across the street and drew your attention away from the snail you'd been watching inch slowly across the pavement. It's also free, Kumo. The Cove's route is free. Cove waited in front of his dad, pushing his green hair back off his face from where the breeze was blowing it over his glasses. He looked to be paying only a mild amount of attention as he was being handed a few slips of green paper. Don't get back too soon, though. No, Mr. Holden is just a guy! Cove's dad seemed to feel your gaze somehow. Or maybe you made a noise because a second later his eyes were on you. He waved you over with a smile. He looked happy to see you, but you still felt a little weird for getting caught. You gotta learn how to be more sneaky. You brushed your hands together to free them of sand, then jogged over to join the two, smiling at Cove first and then his dad. There it is! Max! Hi! It's me, Max Tanuki.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. What excitement are you up to today, Maku? Max?
Taking a walk. I found a pretty cool snail across the road. There's lots of snails around here.
I have a pretty cool snail. I have 2 pretty cool snails. Oh, I have 3. I have 3 named snails. I have Dyson. I have Dyson, Roomba, and Lucy. And Lucy is so cute. I like her. She's so cute. I mean, they're all cute. Mr. Holden grinned at you kindly. He's a good dad at home, but an evildoer in the streets. He's just a guy! After you finished answering a question, Mr. Holden's attention returned to Cove, who was preoccupied with folding the bills he had into a tiny rectangle. Sounds fun. You know, Cove was about to hit the stores by the beach. Why don't you go with him? You gave a ready nod, turning to squint in the direction of the stores like you could see the goods they had to offer all the way from where you stood.
Oh, is that okay?
I love Maku snails. I also love Maku snails. A quick second.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. Great. I'm sure you guys will have loads of fun. Mr. Holden reached into his pocket and pulled out a leather wallet filled with money. You found it odd, since your moms only ever seemed to have cards in theirs. Why does this man have so much fucking cash? Here. He leaned in to pass a crisp 10 to Cove, giving him a wink and a whisper. Should I sing for a bit? Honestly, King, go for it. Go for it. I sing all the time. Get something for your friend, too. Sure.
Good kid.
That's my boy. You know why. Cove's dad ruffled his son's hair as he was straightening back up, the bill in his hand still held out towards the green-haired boy. Take care. Cove accepted the bill after a second. And slipped it into his pocket. Then, with one last nod to his dad, he turned and started walking. You followed after him, intrigued at the possibilities this outing might bring. God, I want his dad so bad. Is that bad of me to say? I'm so sorry. I'll be normal, I swear. Help. I get it, though. His dad's so sweet. Cove strayed towards the gentle tide creeping up the sand, and you fell into place beside him. It was a nice day. The sun was shining, and there weren't many clouds in the sky, though the wind coming off the ocean kept it from being too hot. You took in a deep breath, enjoying the scent of salt and ocean air. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you, it's crazy. When you looked at Cove, he was dragging his feet through the sand a little, and you slowed down to wait for him. His eyes searched the ground intently. You didn't feel the need to ask why.
What is it?
Nothing. He kept staring down at the ground, though. You bit down on your lip a little, wanting to say something else, but not knowing what. The comforting sound of the waves filled the silence with pleasant white noise, and you played a little game with yourself as you walked along, getting as close to the water as possible without getting wet. It resulted in you having to run up the sand quickly when a wave rushed in more than a few times, and although Cove threw a few glances your way, he didn't say a word.
What did you want to go to the shops for?
I need a new sand pail.
Yeah? What happened to your old one?
Cove narrowed his eyes, seeming to think deeply for a second.
Wow.
Well, it disappeared. What? Really? Cove ducked his head down, lacing his fingers behind his back. It didn't seem like he was going to continue, so you nudged his arm.
How did that happen?
Well... He opened his mouth, then shut it again, considering. I took it to the beach one day.
Uh-huh.
When I got home, it wasn't anywhere.
You left it there?
No, it wasn't at the beach when I went back.
Then you lost it!
It disappeared.
So...
What about you? What do you do out here? I don't come to the beach a lot. I like swimming, I like looking at fish, I like to build sandcastles, nothing. I liked swimming! I really liked swimming when I was a young Tanook. I was very active when I was a young Tanook. Very active back when I was a young Tanook. Cove's lips curled up in a small smile. Me too. It occurred to you that you hadn't been swimming in a while. There was just so much to do before school started up again and so little time. I liked fish when I was a baby Cloudy. Oh my god. We love fish. Once you reached the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day, the call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind, and lots of salespeople trying to get attention. You sniffed the air as you walked beside Cove. You could still smell the ocean, but there were other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts. Oh my god, I want donuts so bad! It's alright. Actually, no, I was a lot more extroverted when I was a child, so this was nice. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all of the familiar sights. There were so many things to do, you didn't know where to begin. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just as excited as you were. Cove was glancing from one side of the street to the other with a look in his aquamarine eyes that you couldn't quite work out. Hand-holding simulator? Hi, Kurisu. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. Also, yes, this is a hand-holding simulator. What's that? Cove pointed to a large crowd of people gathered near a few tables with large, colorful umbrellas blooming from the middle. You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander! I almost dropped something. I was scared. In the center of the crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that had 3 long tails. There was a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read "The Amazing Alexander" in glittery golden script. Why tell people his name if it's already on a sign? Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the Amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards.
Maybe we could stay and watch?
Cove glanced back at the man. He then briefly lifted his arms up off his sides before returning them to place. You grinned, waving for him to follow you as you raced back to stand in the crowd. With that, it began. The magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. It was a 4 of diamonds. Watch closely. You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Suddenly, the man snapped his fingers and the card just disappeared. Whoa! The Amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached out with a kind smile. Amazing Alexander sounds like a Danganronpa character for some reason. It does sound like a Dang It Grandpa character, doesn't it? What's this behind your ear?
Tell me!
This had to be going somewhere and you needed to find out. He smelled like popcorn and candy when he stepped closer. It was great. Ultimate high school level magician. Yeah. I had a friend in high school who was like a really, really good magician. We called him a witch. I remember like this one specific day where he just kind of... He put a card like in between glass. Like on a window. And I've not been the same person since. I don't know how he did that. You felt a tug, and then he pulled the 4 of diamonds out from behind your ear. Oh my god! You knew that it couldn't really have come from your ear, but you still didn't know how he done it. There was a light applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. Bro was actually a witch. Yeah, real. This is for you. Another thing that my friend did to prove that he was a witch to us. So, unsure. Sorry, my leg was itchy. They're unsure if this was like a thing, but I don't know if Canadian Tire is a thing outside of Canada. There's a store called Canadian Tire, and instead of giving you like actual change, they give you like Canadian Tire money. So you just have like 5 cents in like Canadian Tire money, so you have to you can only use it in Canadian Tire. And I remember my friend turning like Canadian Tire money into like a $20 bill. I've not been the same since. Like this, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. He went on to study like neuroscience. So, you know, he was probably just fucking with me. This is for you. The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump of them, tied down to his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. Bro rolled a nat 20 on sleight of hand. Yeah, real. And one for your friend, too. Thank you for being my assistant. Wow. I love balloons. Now you're really grateful he chose you. After that, he went to someone else in the crowd. Pick a card. Any card. My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloon. The stuff with cards. This Cove spoke plainly while reaching over to take the dolphin that had been designated for him. Friend still owes me a 20 for his bioengineering experiment. I still hallucinate to this day. Real? Oh my gosh, man. Maybe it wasn't so special. Cove is just ruining the fun. You wondered if Cove's whole family was magic. Is so cute. I mean, I had a good time. You saw a magic trick and you got a great balloon. Exactly. Exactly. That was more than enough to make it worthwhile. You thought that if you could find a card to practice with, maybe you could make it disappear too. The crowd started to clear some, and you noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly colored kaleidoscopes on display. Back! Hi, Justin! It's so nice to see you. Welcome back. Did you have a meeting? I hope that your meeting went well. Okay, between these toys, I would 100... To this day, I pick up magic 8-balls when I go to the store. Oh, these are cool. You shifted your balloon string to the other hand so you could hold it up in front of you. Then you thought of a question in your mind, shaking the ball and hearing some kind of liquid slosh around inside it. Once you had given it a good shake, you held it upright, waiting for the answer to appear. Okay, what should we ask the ball? I don't know if they're going to give us the option to ask a question, or is Maku going to hold hands anytime soon? Concentrate and try again? Okay. You know what? That's fair. I didn't think about it. Maku is holding hands already. It's true. It is true. You wrinkled your nose and set the magic 8-ball back on the rack. It wasn't the answer you were hoping for. You followed Cove around to the other side of the stall. Will we attain ultimate power? We went under the awning, careful of his own floating dolphin, and you joined him. I don't really like it here. It's wild. I'm having a great time.
Are you having fun?
He nodded and you smiled back at him. Happy to hear it. When Cove moved towards some stalls nearby, you followed beside him. Oh my god, these are so cute! While Cove looked at sand pails, you were drawn to a table with colorful keychains laid out on it. They were sewn in the shape of sea creatures, and there was a plaque that read handmade, standing proudly in front. There were lots of different types. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, a turtle. Okay. As a tiny baby, I love them. Little guys, yeah, I also love little guys. As a tiny baby, I would pick between the dolphin and the turtle, and I would probably pick the turtle. As an adult, I would pick between the crab or the turtle. And I would probably still pick the turtle. Your hand stopped on the sleeping turtle, just barely poking its head out of the shell. It had flecks of metallic green on its back that caught the sunlight when you picked it up. You remembered the turtles you had seen in a movie. You had been mesmerized by the way they gently glided through the water. You were instantly enamored. Checking the price, though, your heart fell. $6. You didn't know much about money. Real. Same. Me too. Real. But you thought that was a lot to spend on one thing. That's real. You rarely had more than a $5 bill to your name. Yeah, that's still real! Is that what you want?
Huh? Oh. It's $6. I didn't bring any money.
Alright.
It's fine.
Really? Really?
Cove took the keychain from your hands, and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself, too. I was always gonna get you something. I already got the money for it. You smiled, pleased to have things work out. Oh my god! Thank you, Cove! It was nice of Cove's dad to let Cove buy something for you, too. You had to remember to thank him next time you saw him. After Cove paid, the two of you stepped out of the store side by side. Your balloon dolphins knocking together and spiraling around in the air. Well, you guys are close to hold hands. Yeah, we're little guys! You watched Cove hold up his new pail to his face, examining it thoroughly.
Hey, Cove?
Yeah? Your dad gives out a lot of money, huh? It's insane! That's crazy to say! That's wild. That's wild to say.
I really like this keychain.
As a kid, I saved every dollar I got. First thing I bought was a copy of Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. So worth it. I love that for you. I bought candy. So are you the green-haired guy or no? No, that's Cove.
I am Maku. I'm the little guy that you see over here. Thank you.
It's nice. Cove looked further down the street where different food carts were lined up. Yeah, POV. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a little growl. You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all of this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Why are there so many mean options? I would probably say those things. I was ill as a child. No, kids say mean shit. Kids say mean shit. I wouldn't say the thing about the money, though. I would be like... my brain would not be working that way. I would be so hyper fixated on the new toy.
I love this turtle.
You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Let's get some food.
Yeah.
You two wandered around for a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Everything looked delicious, and as the different smells, both sweet and salty, wafted over to you, your stomach growled even louder. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agreed on pretzels. That's a great choice, although I wouldn't say that it's lunch. I guess it depends on the pretzel. Bro, I love cinnamon sugar pretzels. I'll fight someone. Like, I fucking love cinnamon sugar pretzels. I've not had cinnamon sugar pretzels in a hot second because of this godforsaken diet, but like, oh, so excited. Cove got something sweet and cinnamony. Exactly that. And I got the same fucking thing. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. Cinnamon sugar pretzels are so good. They're so good. Maku is eating well enough already with Cove. Yeah, real. We're just on a fun little hangout. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. Your moms didn't like you to eat too much sugar, but this was a special occasion. The little cup of icing looked too delicious to pass on. You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged the chairs out to sit down. These balloons are gonna make it hard to eat. Cove placed his bucket on the table as he stared at his still balled-up hand that was wrapped around a string. You opened your mouth to agree before an idea hit you.
I know.
After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere it wouldn't get sandy, you tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cove's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist.
Oh.
Cove bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. After watching his balloon jostle around but remain attached, he smiled satisfied. I didn't say anything.
Can you do it for me?
He repeated the ritual. Cove struggled somewhat with the cast, restricting his fingers on one hand and a string already tangled around the other.
Okay.
Got it.
The two of you spent a moment admiring your handiwork, both hands now free to allow easy munching on your pretzels. You didn't have to, I know what you are! You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste on your tongue with a smile as you looked out over the ocean. After a time, you finished your pretzel. You were done with Cove. You were done before Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. So you pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level. Then you held the balloon in your hands, manipulating it to look like it was jumping through the air. If you turned to face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming into waves, like a real dolphin. A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining parts of his pretzel on his wrapper and he was gripping his dolphin too. Oh, he's so cute. Mine's name is Merryweather. They're just a regular dolphin. Mine's name is Sam, and he's just a guy. He's just a guy. Maku, remember you're streaming with 6 people watching. Listen. That's fine. Okay, no, I wouldn't say that... At 8 years old, I wouldn't say he was just a guy. He would be like the Prince of the Dolphins or something. He'd be like a Digimon or something.
This is Dolphinmon. He wears a crown made of seaweed and all of his friends are merfolk. Every now and then, he'll make friends with a little kid and let them ride on his back.
He sighed, wishing you could meet a real dolphin like Merryweather.
What's yours?
Cove considered this question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. It's... With a loud pop, oh no, the dolphin exploded into ribbons.
Oh no.
For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock, like you. Then his cheeks puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten. Oh no.
Max.
Max! He would be alright is fucking crazy! Oh my god! That would ruin my entire week. Same. I would have started crying like a little baby. Seeing as we are little babies. Let's go find the guy. As a baby, like now I would give them a balloon. But as a baby, let's go find the guy. Hi, Maku. I got my Nintendo Online working again. What day is your Mario Kart 8 day again? Honestly, whenever I feel like it. It's not this week, though. I'm not doing Mario Kart 8 this week. I don't know what's going on next week. We'll find out. But it's so nice to see you, Phantom. Hi. Let's go find Alexander.
Maybe the amazing Alexander's still there? I'm sure he'll give you another one if we tell him what happened.
Tanuki Tuesday to Thursday. Yeah, real. Can someone explain why I feel better after singing? Maybe you just got all that pressure out, King. After a long second, Cove gave a tiny nod of his head. Let's hold hands. We're gonna be okay. Took hold of Cove's hand. He brought his gaze back down and gripped yours in turn.
Nice to see you too, Mako. Thank you.
The two of you wandered up and down the street, but you saw no sign of the amazing Alexander. Finally, you were forced to give up. Still, it seemed to lift Cove's spirit, and that was good. The passing of Cove's balloon was the last major event of your adventure. In the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. You separated on the beach, and while Cove went straight home with his brand new sand pail in hand, you decided to sit for a while. You watched the waves and the sunset, fiddling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been a good one, except for the sad final note. Alright, so that's done. I'm realizing that this game is going to be so long. Realizing this game is going to be very long. Okay. Grown up. One sweltering summer day, you were in your living room with Cove. More fun! More fun! Listening to the sounds of the birds chattering outside the window while you lay across the rug on the floor. Cove's dad had dropped him off earlier, and your moms had left the two of you, along with Lizzie, to play amongst yourselves. It had been too hot to go outside in the afternoon, at least according to Mommy, so your sister was starting to get impatient, waiting for her golf class that evening. Golf class? Damn! Is this a dating sim or a Doki Doki game? I mean, it's a visual novel. It's a dating sim visual novel. If you mean if it's like a horror game like Doki Doki, no, it's not. Give me a quick second. I have not played Doki Doki Literature Club. But I feel like I know too much about it. The naughty or wholesome visual novel. It's very wholesome. There is, I will say, so, for every, like, otome game type thing, there's always, like, a main guy. Right? There's always, like, the main guy, or, like, the main girl. And Cove very much is the main guy in this game. So, I do not have it, but I know there is, like, an additional DLC for, like, your wedding night with Cove, because you can get married to Cove. And I don't have it, but I do know it exists. Like, basically any of the DLC that you could get on Steam, I have. This is like a DLC that you would have to get on, like, Patreon or something. I don't think it's like Doki Doki Panic. There's no Shy Guys yet. The three of you had had trouble finding something fun to do. The beach and the playground were off limits, and you felt that it was too warm for anything like playing with your fuzzy toy animals. Then suddenly a light came to Lizzie's big brown eyes, and her smile spread wide across her face. Having an idea gave her a new wave of energy. Since we're stuck inside, we should be adults. Oh my god. I gently open the door.
They don't play outdoors anyways. They're always inside and telling everybody they're too busy to play.
Oh my god.
Why?
Duh. I just said why, and it'll be fun. Duh.
I'm done cooking. Whenever you're ready, I can come into VC. Yeah. I'm sitting in VC, so you can definitely just join in whenever. I'll start sharing on my thing as well.
Hello, it's Kumo.
Okay, give me a second. I need to like fix Discord over here. Property. Okay. Alright. Can you say something, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Kumo's here, everyone.
Hi.
Yay, Kumo's
Hi,
here.
Kumo.
Give me a second.
This game is so cute.
This
so
game
far,
is
by the
so
way.
cute.
If you want me to read for any of the characters, let me know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I think I might go to bed. Hopefully I feel better. Yeah! I hope you feel better too,
Yeah,
Have a good
Rest
night.
up. Get better.
Do you wanna read for the dad? Whenever he
I
shows
could.
up?
Yeah, I could do that.
I said why, and it'll be fun. Duh.
What do they do inside? What do they do inside that we don't? Besides use the phone a lot. Oh my god. I'm getting fucking called out. Maku Nimbus or Kumo Tanuki? Maku Kumo.
Makukumo.
Or Kumo Maku. Depends
One
on
of
the
the
day.
Yeah.
Excluding,
We switch it up.
We switch it up. How was your dinner?
Oh no, it's I'm eating it right now.
Oh,
It's
hell
fire.
yeah. Excluding a small huff, Lizzie decides to ignore Cove.
What do you think?
What do you think? Do you want to?
Cove said it. Doesn't sound fun. I bet we could come up with something else. I don't know.
I don't know.
I would be I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, free Kumo ASMR held. Yeah, we got free
Hell
Kumo
yeah.
ASMR. I would say I don't know. I was extremely conflict averse even as a child.
You're so real for that. So was I. Mm-hmm.
Please, Maku. When have I ever had a bad idea?
Real.
When have I ever had a bad idea?
Whenever we play with you. Oh my
Oh wow, that's crazy.
god! These children are insane!
That's nasty work.
I wasn't asking you.
I'll try, but that sounds boring. I have other stuff to do. It's crazy. Bye, guys. I would still keep hesitating. Even to this day, I'm a mess. You look down at your hand, still unsure, yeah. Apparently tired of waiting for you to make up your mind, Lizzie sighed.
Fine. Go play over there, Maku.
You flinched from her raised voice. It definitely wouldn't be fun to join now.
Me and Cove will do it ourselves. It's decided.
He looked back at you regretfully.
I guess.
I guess.
Now go on.
Nodding goodbye to the two of them, you trailed off to find something else to do. Oh my god. Goodbye, everyone. Like he promised, Cove stayed put with Lizzie for the next couple of hours while you... Played
Godzilla.
Is so real. That is exactly what I did. I love Godzilla. I love Godzilla. I love Godzilla!
It's like they know.
It's like they know. Her little dress is just so adorable. And isn't she? She's so cute. The characters are all cute. I like them quite a
Yeah,
bit.
no, they're all adorable. I love them so much.
You could hear them talking as you set up a Godzilla obstacle course of books and toy builder bricks in the hallway. Trying to tune them out, you arranged some stack of books in the middle of the room, pretending it was a city. You scattered a couple of farm animals and figurines throughout the obstacle course. This sounds fucking litty. It sounds great.
This sounds like, so immersive.
Yeah.
I would do exactly that
Yeah.
as a child. It's
Make-
like, I don't want to listen. I'm just gonna start building shit.
Just to break it.
Right.
Yeah. Making sure they were all standing upright. These were the civilians who lived in the book buildings. After setting it all up, you were ready to knock it all down again. You took a couple wide steps forward, kicking a few of the toys, and pushed over the tallest stack. The destruction had begun. But it wasn't long before you heard Lizzie and Cove's voices again, and this time they were much louder. Curious about what had been happening, you craned your neck to hear them better. At first, you mostly only picked up Lizzie's high-pitched shouting, giving orders, telling Cove what to do, yelling about sports and the Olympics. That was pretty typical for Lizzie. So there was nothing new there. But then you started hearing Cove more and more as time went on. It sounded like they weren't having a very good time.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, guys, are you guys okay? You abandoned your horrible mess of debris to go check what was happening with them.
Hey, is something wrong?
Chopin, honey, shut up. I love you so much.
Poor baby.
From up close, you could see that your sister was red-faced and pouting, while Cove mostly just looked confused. Neither one paid you mind.
Cove.
Shut up, Cove! You're being so unreasonable. You...
I don't get what you want. This game doesn't make sense. And this game really didn't sound like it made any sense, I'll be honest. This game truly did not sound like it made any sense. I don't know what the problem is. This sounds like something adults would do. Just yelling about the Olympics.
Ugh.
It does. You have to be realistic. I said that.
But you're not. You worried that the two of them were getting a little too angry over whatever it was.
You're such an emotionally mature
I know
child.
this. I'm such a mature child. You had no idea what to do to make them stop at this point. It seemed like the two of them would just keep working each other up as long as they could. Had the two of them been arguing like this the whole time? Thankfully, like a greeting card angel, Mom walked into the room. Lizzie rushed to her, hanging onto the hem of her shirt and poking out her tongue at Cove.
Lizzie, Maku,
Sorry, it's not scolding. Sorry. Sorry, give me a second.
Lizzie, Maku, it's time to get ready to go.
This is where you break out the PS2. Yeah, real.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Sorry you have to leave already, Cove. Their mommy said she'll walk you home so you won't be left in the cold.
Cove was still glaring at Lizzie, his face flushed red with anger.
Oh my god.
I can go by myself.
But
Bye.
Bye,
Oh
Maku.
wow. That's crazy.
There was still a harsh edge to the brief farewell, but you knew it wasn't you he was mad at. Also, honestly, as a child, being able to recognize that a tone isn't directed at you is very
My God.
impressive.
Yeah, that was not me as a child, I fear.
That's
was
not
not
me
me at
today. That's not me today. You can take a tone with me and I'll cry. Without giving Mom
Poor
a chance to
Maku.
stop him. Cove stood up and stalked out of the room, shoulders drawn tight.
Huh?
Okay. Worried, Mom turned to look down at you and Lizzie. You two were playing nice with our new friend, weren't you? You lied is crazy.
Snitch!
Now I'm gonna snitch.
Uh-huh.
we were playing pretend and things got intense. They were like cats and dogs.
I just got a message from Boss just saying he's suffering.
Oh, poor thing.
Boss, I hope you feel better soon. Your sister's jaw dropped, looking betrayed as Mom put both her hands on her hips.
Elizabeth!
That's how you know. That's how you know you fucked up.
Oh, it's got the full name, not even the nickname. That's crazy.
Her dress is very cute. I like it.
It really is.
I told you to be kind to him. He's having a hard time right now.
Lizzie's mouth closed back up, replaced by a tiny frown.
I know, I tried, but he was...
That's enough.
No buts. We both know you can show someone a great time when you put your mind to it.
Yeah, she really just wanted to be boring for like an hour.
Yeah, no, right. Crazy.
We're going to apologize to Cove and his dad over the phone when he gets home from work tonight.
Lizzie hung her
And
head.
that's on standing on business.
Lizzie hung her head, dragging a foot across the ground in front of her.
Okay, Mom. Good girl.
Typical 10-year-old behavior.
It really is. Every other child is acting like a child except for me.
Except for us, right? No, exactly.
Scolding mom simulator. It's me, I'm the scolding mom. You caught pieces of Lizzie sulking to herself about how it was his fault, too, but it was over.
All right, we better get a move on.
Let's go.
Nolani, where'd you leave the car keys?
Oh, this is a car.
Well, that is just a real life car.
That's a real life car.
Either that or the rendering is crazy on this.
The rendering's kind of nuts. This is just a real life car. Mom hustled you all out the door, and you noticed during the car ride to golf practice. Golf practice? What the fuck for a 10-year-old? That Lizzie was quieter than usual. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, my dad brought me golfing a lot.
The push for like kids to do sports as an extracurricular is crazy.
Cove took the car keys, Mom.
No, please.
The idea that Cove just as like a little mischief takes the family car keys.
It's crazy.
She was usually the first one to request which music to listen to in the car, but she didn't say a thing. Your parents noticed she wasn't in the mood to be bothered. They gave her space, and Mommy just asked you what you'd like to listen to. You picked your favorite song. It always made the car ride more fun. You chose the soundtrack to a cool movie you saw a couple months ago. It was a song maybe you knew Lizzie liked. Maybe that would cheer her up. No, I was a very selfish child. I'm going to pick my favorite song.
Same.
You can, like,
No, same,
like, Lizzie,
same.
suck my ass. Like, I'm going to listen to Backstreet Boys.
Yes, Lizzie.
I'm going to listen to NSYNC.
And it still worked.
Yeah. Eventually, Lizzie came around and started singing along with you. You both knew all the words, and your moms even sang along too.
Cute.
Yeah. When the car, look at this fucking, like, they went to like a golf club,
This is like
dude.
a country
the-
club.
Yeah, like, this is crazy. I would just go to like a
For a
fucking
10-year-old?
yeah, like I would just go to like, you know, the places with like the screens that you just hit
Yeah.
the ball against.
Yeah, this is nature. Like, this is land. Someone bought this.
When the car ride was over, you spent the twilight hour. Hell yeah, thanks, Sari Bot. I love you. When the car ride was over, you spent the twilight hour watching Lizzie hit things with other girls their age. Like, watching Lizzie hit things with other girls her age. You didn't know much about golf, but you could tell that she really liked it, so you sat with your moms and tried to puzzle it out. It was nice sitting outside after being cooped up in the house all day, and you stretched out your legs to let the last few minutes of sun warm your skin. When the sun was finally out of sight, dipping behind the horizon, you all got ready to leave. Instead of going straight home, your moms took the family out to dinner. Hell yeah! You went to a friend.
Hell yeah.
You went to a restaurant you had all been going to ever since you could remember. This looks like a katsu restaurant.
Low key, it does.
I love katsu.
I would do something strange for some katsu. Sorry.
I played golf time to time, but it's probably early midlife crisis kicking in. That's real. Imagine having a midlife crisis. I've been having an ongoing life crisis since I was 12.
No, same. Like your crisis started at midlife. I've been having a crisis since I gained sentience.
Since I became a person.
Right, since my long-term memory started.
Earlier, you'd only caught the tail end of your sister's argument with Cove, but you could kind of tell that all this helped Lizzie be less angry. The car ride home was quiet, with only the radio providing escape from the silence. Lizzie had been in better spirits now, but the closer you got to your neighborhood, the more she wiggled in her seat and frowned out the window because she has to call someone and apologize.
Oh, yeah.
She knew what was coming when you all got back home. Clearly, she was dreading it.
Convincing a 10-year-old to apologize when they don't feel like they did anything wrong is like pulling teeth.
Soon enough, Mom was turning onto your street, then reversing into the driveway. Once she cut the ignition, it was dead silent. I do want to very quickly remind everyone that if just in case you hear an animal in the background, that is Chopin. That is my dog Chopin. She's been a little
recovering well.
She's recovering extremely well. She was spayed on Friday. So that's why I didn't really have much stream after Thursday. But yeah, so she's recovering extremely well, but like I don't know what it is. She's been a lot more vocal in the evenings, and I think it's because she's getting like a little irritated because she's wearing a cone inside of her crate. And so it's like a mix of her not being able to move properly and also like the stitches on her belly. So she is a little bit more irritable in the evening. So if you hear her, that is the reason. She is fine.
She's fine, we swear.
She's fine.
If it helps, I couldn't hear a thing.
Yeah, but I have like Discord like noise cancellation.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Soon enough, Mom was turning onto your street, then reversing into the driveway. Once she cut the ignition, it was dead silent. No one spoke, only unbuckled their seatbelts and opened their doors. Lizzie was the last one out. Once everyone was inside and done taking off their shoes, she propped her hands on her hips. Thought it was coming from the game. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's real. It's just a little bit of a heads up. Like, she's fine. She's just, yeah, she is a little bit more vocal the past couple of days, and it's been keeping me up. I'm fucking tired, sis.
Oh, poor thing.
Once everyone was inside and done taking off their shoes, she popped her hands on her hips. All right, give me a quick second. Maybe she needs to touch grass.
World's most
please take care of my
car
chat.
ride.
Be right back.
Only silence and the sound of the late 90s, early 2000s boy bands. Those are the best kinds, don't you know? Oh my god, I'm floating now. What the heck? Guys, I can fly. Did you know? Did you know I could fly, guys? Oh my god. I love Maku, by the way. Did I mention that? Have I said that? Have I said that I love Maku? Shh, don't tell him, he doesn't know. I mean, he does, but he doesn't know, guys. That explains the name Nimbus. Actually, yes. Fun fact about my name. Cumulonimbus, like cumulonimbus, but with kumo, as in the Japanese word for cloud. I thought it was fun wordplay, but when people see it, they usually can't pronounce it upon first glance, so I think I fucked myself, you know? You know, we ball. Just call me Kumo.
It's me, I'm back.
Yay!
What was happening? You talking about your name?
Yeah.
I love
Because
Kuma.
when you disappeared, When you disappeared, it just looked like I was floating on screen, and I was like, "Guys, I can fly. Did you know that?"
It's
And
true.
Kurisu was like, "That explains the name Nimbus," and I was like, "A fun fact about that."
It's true. It's true.
It's so true.
Cumulonimbus is a cute name. I like it.
Thank you.
No, I love Kumo.
I'll start sobbing immediately.
I love Kumo.
I love Mako.
Alright. Once everyone was
Is your daughter
inside.
okay?
She's fine. She just wanted to go outside.
Okay.
But she didn't even like do anything. She just wanted to go outside and look and see, and she saw everyone was asleep, and then she just went back to her crate. She's so annoying. She's so annoying. 10-minute ad. Take
Damn.
that. Mako, I must let you know Brian broke our only house chair.
What the hell?
Brime.
Also, hi Boba.
Homie, how did you break a chair?
That's crazy.
Brime's secret.
That's
That's
nasty.
crazy.
How dare you say that about your pregnant husband?
Your eggnet husband.
Right.
He just sat down.
He's gonna lay your eggs, and that's how you talk about him? Crazy.
We need eggs in this economy.
Right.
Once everyone was inside and done taking off their shoes, she propped her hands on her hips. I'm a terrible wife, I know. No,
No, you're
Boba.
not. We love you.
We love you.
So,
Now then, Mr. Holden's car is in his driveway, so he should be back from work. That's good news, isn't it, Elizabeth? You and Cove can hash things out before the day's done.
I don't want his eggs. Lizzie didn't complain or put up
Bees!
a... Oh, bees.
Please.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hello, Kumo. Her head ducked so she didn't have to meet anyone's eyes. She nodded once.
Good. Let's move this to the kitchen.
Mom went over to the house phone, the rest of you following behind her. Mommy put a gentle hand on Lizzie's shoulder as they walked side by side. You watched them from the back. This was only happening because you told on Lizzie. Fuck Lizzie.
Fuck Lizzie. We had to snitch.
You didn't regret it. Fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it was
We
her
hadn't
fault for
liked
doing it in the
but
first
had
place.
to. But it was her fault for doing
was
it.
her-
I
her
was-
fault for
I was
doing it
kind
in
of
the
a
first
spiteful
place.
child. Right? I was kind of spiteful.
You hadn't done anything wrong by telling the truth. It wasn't like Lizzie was just going to say it on her own.
Precisely.
The four of you stood around the kitchen. This is a very normal family for a visual novel. It is a very normal family for a visual novel.
I
Or-
love this family.
All eyes were on Lizzie, who kept her gaze on her feet. You remember the number for Cove's house, don't you, honey? Oh, sorry, I forgot to put my mom voice on. Lizzie jerked
I
her
love
head
our
in, and
moms.
I also love our moms. Without further prompting, she stepped forward and she began to dial. Why are the letters separate from the numbers?
Yeah, that's weird.
Looking at this makes me feel uncomfortable. There's also letters on the numbers on the phone.
Maybe it's because it's a separate answering machine. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Never seen any telephone like that.
Oh, same. Mom reached over and pressed a button on the base. Suddenly, you could hear the phone ringing. She turned on the speaker. The phone rang a couple of times, then stopped. Mr. Holden's warm voice came through on the other end.
Evening. Holden residence.
Holding my hand.
Holding my hand.
Lizzie looked over at Mommy, unsure. She nodded encouragingly.
Hi, Mr. Holden. It's, Lizzie. Can I talk to Cove?
Absolutely.
God, I love his voice.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Lizzie Tanuki? What a surprise! But of course you can say hey to the boy.
Lizzie Tanuki?
Lizzie Tanuki.
Huh? He sounded cheery as usual, though definitely meant it when he said it was a surprise. You thought hard, and you were sure that your sister had never called Cove's house before. Mom spoke up before Mr. Holden or Lizzie could say anything more. Her arms were crossed over her chest. Lizzie Tanuki or Lizzie Nimbus?
Hi, Cliff. Nolani, Maku, and I are here too.
Put your mom on either one, it doesn't matter, it's crazy.
Put your mom on his
Good evening. We're sorry to bother you so late.
You can bother me anytime you want.
They're beautiful, I get it.
They're so gorgeous.
I get it. He spoke up to say hello too.
Hi, Mr. Holden.
Got the whole squad on the phone.
Everyone's here.
The gang's all here, huh? Is something the matter?
His voice grew a bit concerned. Mommy was quick to reassure him.
No, well, yes, but it's going to be okay.
That's so ominous.
Oh, God.
Lizzie and Cove got in a bit of a fight today. We were hoping that the two of them could talk and make up. Is this a good time for you and Cove?
What?
A fight?
DK! Donkey Kong!
Cove didn't tell me anything about that when I came home. It does explain the funk he's been in tonight.
He chuckled lightly. Despite that, it didn't seem like he really thought it was funny.
Anyway, it's good you didn't catch us at a bad time. I'll go grab him for you.
There was some shuffling on the other end. He must not have gone far because you could still hear him calling out.
Cove! There's someone on the phone for you.
After a beat of silence, there was more muffled talking from Cove's dad.
Come on, bud. Lizzie called just so she could talk to you.
Are you sure?
Maku's on the other end listening too. Don't you want to say hi?
I love that I'm a fucking bribing tool. Just like, Maku's
Like,
on the
come
phone
on, You want
too.
to talk to your best buddy.
Maku's on the phone too. Don't you wanna go to the phone and say hi to your friends? It took a bit of back and forth, so the conversation seemed one-sided since you couldn't hear Cove properly. Eventually, Cove took the phone from his dad.
Hi.
You sound so tiny.
Hey, it's Lizzie.
Yeah, I know. Dad told me. Cove's tone was defensive. Lizzie turned to Mom, scowling. One stern look from her, though, and Lizzie turned away.
Sorry. I just called to say I'm sorry for not playing nice with you today. I won't do it again.
Lizzie's eyes were downcast, her voice low. You could tell she felt uncomfortable apologizing to Cove in front of everyone. Yeah, like this is dirty, dude. Like,
No, but this is how you make sure she doesn't do that shit again. Public embarrassment.
She was still being genuine about feeling bad. Cove must have realized that too, because he sighed quietly. Okay, I guess I'm sorry too. A sense of relief washed over everyone at his acceptance of the apology. Mom uncrossed her arms while Mommy's shoulders relaxed. Lizzie's eyebrows raised up. You wondered if she thought he'd refuse her apology. He would.
Crazy.
He would. This boy's ruthless.
And he should, to be honest.
Dad,
Like,
can I
I'm
get off
sorry.
the phone now?
I don't care. Hangs up.
I love him. Dad, can I get off the phone now? You couldn't see him, but it was obvious that Cove felt awkward about the situation. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
He had come off uncomfortable the entire time, really. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not even physically in this situation and I'm uncomfortable.
I would literally like lock myself in the bathroom to not have to come to the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go back to your room if you want. Be sure to say goodbye first, though.
Bye, Lizzie.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry. Sorry, the fucking bye scared me. Bye, Maku. You perked up at the mention of your name. And you smiled even if you couldn't see it. Ara ara.
Oh my god. I didn't even know you had that redeem. What the hell?
Hi, Aether.
When did you get that redeem? Has it always been there?
I added it today.
Get the shit out of me.
I had to make Celesta hear that.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I'm glad. Glad. Hi, Aether. Nice to see you. Hi, Celesta.
That scared me so bad. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? What happened? What are you
There's
trying
like
to
this,
get into?
this like extremely serious, like, I believe she may be a little disappointed.
Does she
Why?
want me to do it too?
My innocent fuck.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, Celeste, why are you disappointed in me? What did I do? Literally, we're like in this moment where like these children are apologizing to each other. Like, yeah, goodbye. Ara, ara.
I'm like, whoa, calm down. Calm down. What's going on?
Got me in tears loud. No, Celeste.
No. My Shayla.
Where is he going?
My Shayla.
I'm just a little guy.
Ooh. I needed that laugh.
I'm crying.
Ooh.
I can't breathe. He smiled even if he couldn't see it. On a more serious note, how are you besties? How's it going? We're doing good. I love this game, so I'm having a great time.
I'm enjoying the ride.
Yeah, it's so fun. How are you?
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? Glad to hear. Yay! I love Celesta. I good, yeah. I good, yay! I'm glad that you're both doing well. We were watching Solo Leveling. Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
I watched. I haven't caught up yet.
You really should. It's so good.
I think he like just got out of the hospital. Like I have like straight up not watched it in a while.
Help?
Like homie just got out of the hospital.
Yeah, the slightest idea how little that.
And
narrates
staring
it
at every
down.
ripped bod we see. You're real for that. I get it. I understand.
No, we know what you are, Celesta. It's okay.
We know what you are, Celesta. It's okay.
And we know because we're the same. It's fine.
We know because we're the same. To those not in the know about being on Twitter, one of my friends, V, tagged me in a thing earlier today that was like, oh, 2 characters I like and 4 people who I want to see the favorite characters of. And I replied under her post and I was like, do I go with like the one that you know? Like, do I go with the obvious ones or do I go with like ones that are a little bit of a surprise? And she was like, go with the ones that we all know. Go, you know what? Be obvious. And I'll tag you again. Oh, Maku, what was that tweet? Let me get in here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
You were
Fluzzy is
tagged in
here.
the tweet, weren't you?
yeah, Fluzzy was tagged in the tweet.
Hello.
Fuzzy. I'm Mushy.
I'm still not
What
over
was that
that.
tweet?
What do you mean? What was that tweet? 2 characters I like.
Why is everyone so angry about it?
No one's angry about the
No one's
tweet.
No,
angry.
they're not angry.
We're just calling him out because we know what he is.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. Why is everyone calling you out?
Because we know what Maku is.
I don't know these
None of this was a
characters.
surprise.
You know what, Fuzzy? That's fine. That's good. I'm glad that you don't know the character.
At least one person doesn't. Because the rest of us do.
Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Should I know
it's
who
a very
these
good.
people are?
It's
No,
a very
it's-
good thing. And honestly, I would love to indoctrinate you so you do know who.
Literally-
I don't think I want to.
No,
You do.
it's fine.
Oh.
You're gonna learn.
It's fine.
Maku can show me later, but I was just like, I woke up to the tweet, and I just see everyone just go, I know what you are, and I go, what? What's going on? It's like the degenerate showing, and I'm like, what's going on?
I go back to staring at hot bods. You're so real for that, Aether.
Enjoy your lurk.
Enjoy. Thank you so much for lurking. And thank you so much for the ara ara.
I should add that as a redeem on mine.
Thank you for the lurk, Celesta. Well, there's nothing in Maku's head to begin with. It's fine. We can fit more people. That's crazy.
That's
Mhm.
wild.
That's wild, Justin. I
It's a hole,
love
it's a
you,
hole that needs to be
Celesta.
filled.
Forcefully taking the bear with me. Hell yeah. I hope you guys enjoy solo leveling.
Yeah. I'm gonna
More
yap to y'all
bears.
about it one of these days.
More bears.
More bears.
Bears.
More bears.
If I switch my name around, I can be a bear.
Mhm.
Kuma Tanuki.
And Kuma is one letter off from Kumo, so I'm like halfway there.
That's true. We're on
You
a-
should just convert. You should just convert.
Re-
to the bear
rebranding.
Mhm.
I could make a bear outfit. Why not?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm a shapeshifter. I can be whatever I
Kuma
want.
Nimbus.
Kuma Nimbus.
Who up Kuming?
What?
What?
Excuse
What?
Excuse me.
What?
Guys, this is an 18 plus space.
This is
did
an
you
18
know?
plus stream. Did you know
Guys.
Yeah,
that?
did you know it's an 18 plus stream?
Ooh, I love it here.
You perked up at the mention of your name. You smiled even if you couldn't see it. Bye, Cove. With that said, Cove must have handed the phone to his dad and left since Mr. Holden spoke up.
That's a relief.
All's well that ends well, as they say. Thanks for arranging this. I'm sure he appreciates it.
My hero, Maku the Dancing Bear. Now, if you arrange Maku full name, it's Akumaku. What the fuck?
Not wrong.
I mean, I mean, yeah. I
guess.
I mean, I guess.
Truth nuke, I guess.
I guess.
I'm sorry.
Akuma Tanuki. I hear it.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, so yeah.
I'm gonna mute.
He's fucking dying. So yeah, just to explain, because I don't think anyone should have a Twitter account if you don't already have one. Don't make one, it's trash there. But yeah. So the 2 characters that I put were a certain guy from Jujutsu Kaisen.
I know that guy because we were
Yeah,
watching that one.
we were watching that one. And the other one is Jin Wangliao from Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeah, like just
He
to
looks evil.
he's just a little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Like actually, he is just a little guy.
He is.
I don't know.
Mako has a pattern, but this is one of the few.
Oh, finally.
This is, in fact, they are, you know, they are a type. I messaged Bella after because Bella was one of the people who called me out. Was just like, okay, degenerate. I'm like, oh my god. I messaged Bella and I was just like, I just want handsome men to be mean to me and look kind while doing it.
Ugh.
Okay, now I guess I could see the type now.
just to spell it out at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I guess I could follow in your footsteps. Okay, let me post mine.
Yay!
Jin Guangyao is
I love him.
he semi follows the pattern.
Is he like a rice heart?
Is he what?
Is he like a rice heart?
What? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me send you a photo. Sorry, I looked in the chat in here. It's just
Hold on, give me a second. What?
Yeah, you can't see
We
this, but
can't
in
say
this-
this on stream. We can't say that.
in the collab room we're in. Just a shirtless picture of who's this Gojo?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Just a shirtless picture of Gojo just sitting here.
I never lost opportunity because I never lose.
Mhm.
Oh God! Please don't die.
It's so funny, dude. It's so fucking funny.
I never lose.
All's well. Oh, think to arrange this. Okay. As Mom replied, Lizzie tugged on Mommy's hand to catch her attention. Can I go now too?
Good job.
Sure, sweetie. Thank you very much for apologizing to Cove. Mom flashed a brief smile at Lizzie and nodded her agreement. Given permission to leave, Lizzie scurried off towards the stairs. She seemed to be feeling much better with the incident behind her. Mom and Mommy returned to the phone, taking it off of the speaker. They continued talking to Mr. Holden. You couldn't tell what about. You were glad that
Dang it.
that was the end of it all. I'm glad it was done. Fuck. Lizzie and Cove might not get along and probably still won't, but they weren't mad at each other anymore. Mom and Mommy weren't upset either. Everything was finally back to normal. With that thought, you retreated into your own room with a spring in your step. Okay, let's...
Yippee!
Yippee! Let me save this. And then move over to the bedroom. Because it's been a hot second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours. Let's talk, because it's so fun to talk. I miss you both.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a non-degenerate picture.
Crazy.
Just... There we go. There we go.
Mom and Mommy is how they differentiate the two. I thought they were alternating. I mean, when you have two moms, you gotta differentiate them somehow.
You gotta differentiate them somehow.
Do I just send you the docky that I have?
What?
No.
I
In reference to what?
think I'll post it. Hold on.
Oh no.
It's in my email.
Oh boy.
I'm scared.
Let me just like... I need to get ready to crickety crack my neck. And I wonder if... Oh my god.
Oh bro, if I had my noise suppression off, you would have heard that. Holy crap. I wonder if I... Did you hear that?
Oh my god!
That was crazy. That was kind of wild.
That's kind of wild. Hold on.
That was kind of wild. That was kind of wild. Hey chat, can you guys crack your knuckles?
If anyone ever
Oh my
tells
God.
you that cracking your knuckles gives you arthritis, they're lying. They're fear-mongering you. That is not how that works.
That's not how that works.
Oh, I do
Crack
have
your
it here.
knuckles all you want.
Mom type A, mom type B. Real.
That's a mouthful.
Oh,
Honestly, if I ever had kids, I don't know if what I'd want them to call me, because I feel like if they called me dad or mom, I would feel the ick.
Hey, do I just post this or like?
Oh wow,
I love this.
we do love this.
Yeah, no, you should
He's
just
my
post
favorite.
this. Yeah.
He's my favorite.
I get it. I understand.
I also want him to be mean to me. He's
Plus, you should put this and then also fucking like Clippy.
no, because you know he's gonna call me a slur.
Yeah, he would call. It's okay. You know what? Both of mine would probably call me a slur.
They would, especially They would.
I thought you were gonna go with the other one. I didn't realize you were gonna go with Jin Guang Yao.
Jin Guang would most certainly call you a slur. He would.
I feel
the
like
other one would just call you a
I feel like Jin Guang Yao would call me a slur, but like it would be like because he was egged on. Like he would be in one of his fits.
Yeah, he would have to have some type of external stimulus to get pushed to that
Someone would have insulted his mom again or something.
point. Yeah. Oh my god. Honestly, I like too many characters. I don't know which ones to choose.
It was specifically because I was tagged by V that I was just like, I have two immediately, and I know V knew exactly the two characters that I would be putting in. So I was just like, V, do you want me to be predictable, or do you want me to surprise you? And she was just like, I'll just tag you again. Just be predictable. I'm like, okay, thanks. Thank you for removing the burden of choice from my shoulders.
I feel like I'm gonna get called out.
That's
if
okay. I already got called out.
I'm definitely gonna get called out.
That's okay. I already got called
For
out.
the
Whatever.
two I'm gonna choose.
Flussy
'Cause one
is
of them
using a
is
fucking
obvious.
Yu-Gi-Oh card. You're fine.
Hey man,
I mean, it's a pretty
he's
good
so
one.
high.
He is. Yeah, I
It's a
get it.
pretty good one.
It's a pretty good one.
Which screenshot should I take of this man? Is my question. I'll take this one. Fine.
I have too many photos on my phone.
When I was looking through my phone, because I have so many pictures of Jin Wang Yao on my phone, but then like I also backed up my phone recently and it deleted all of my photos. So I was like looking through it and I was just like, where are my photos of Jin Wang? I couldn't find it. So, you know,
No. You were
I-
nerfed.
I had to go look for more. Thank you for checking in. Cove Dad looks like he has baby face. Yeah, everyone in this game honestly kind of has a bit of a baby face going on.
I think it's just because we're old.
Yeah.
We're also in the game like 8 years old, so you know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna also post this one.
Oh my
I love House so much.
Give me a second. I need to.
Yeah, you can put this up.
Please do it. Please do it.
Hold on. I have.
It's killing me. It's killing me. Please.
I'm crying. Give me a second.
I'm sorry.
Also, Maki, you don't understand. I'm in my bed with my feet up. I'm like kicking my feet.
Oh my god.
Honestly, that was me this morning. I didn't have work today, so yeah, that was exactly just me this morning. And like honestly, like 10 minutes before stream as well. I'm just trying to find the picture that I have. I have a bunch of pictures in a folder on my phone that is just a bunch of cursed pictures. Yeah, I found it.
I'm tagging Celesta.
This as well. You know the fucking magnet meme, everyone? Let me save this here. I don't know if I would like to show this one, but like
Oh my god. Yes! 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 You know, I'll say this because I'm not gonna use it. I was gonna put Mads Mikkelsen Hannibal as one of. No! What the fuck is wrong with you? Get that shit out of here! Get that shit out of here!
Chemistry house.
Oh my god. That was scary as hell. That was a jump scare.
that was actually a jump scare. I got so Okay, sorry. So, like, to explain, I am not going to be sharing the picture of fucking house that Fuzzy put, just specifically because I don't know who the artist is.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
I don't know who the artist is, so I can't do like credits and stuff.
It's really good.
It's really beautiful art of fucking Dr. House doing like the fucking magnet meme. Hey DJ, can you play Magnet? And then following that, I had a picture of NBC Hannibal and Will Graham also wearing the magnet fucking the headphones, the headsets.
So
And
so good.
and then Fluzzy, while we were like trying to fucking while we were trying to fucking like absorb what we were looking at, just puts a picture of Mark fucking Zuckerberg
With his, it was one of those fuck ass stuff images.
It was like this really, it was a really big photo of Mark Zuckerberg.
It was
It was
bad.
it was a really large photo of Mark, and it was like pretty crisp quality. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait. I have something comparable. Hold on. I have
No,
something
you don't. Shut
comparable.
up.
I have something comparable. Wait, let me get it.
No, you
Wait, let
fucking
me
don't.
get it.
Shamar Moore. Why do you have this photo of Shamar Moore?
Wait, I have something better.
What the fuck?
I have something better. Oh my god. I have it as a sticker. Oh my god, wait.
What the fuck? Honestly, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hold on here, let
Bro,
me.
do I even know 4 other people? Bro, I'm so sick. I don't think I know 4 other people.
Honestly, tag us again.
That's actually what I'm gonna do.
I
Hold on, let me, while I'm here, share. While I was looking for the fucking thing, while I was looking for the Hannibal picture, I saw this one.
Oh, oh my god! These stupid ass hats.
Save me, I can be your wife.
Say I can be your wife is crazy.
I'm gonna tag Celeste.
I'm crying.
Let's say tag.
Because I almost misclicked when I was trying to add people. I almost accidentally added Fuji.
For a second, the polar bear was also a guest. Oh, Celesta?
no.
We love Celesta.
We do love Celesta. Bro, it would have been so bad if I accidentally added Fuji. That would have been so bad.
Fuchan.
I almost missed. I was trying to type Fluzzy and I almost
We love
pressed on
Celesta.
That would have been so bad. I would have deactivated. That would have been it.
And then let's also shout out Aether, because Aether is also really good.
Yeah.
We love.
We love Celesta and Aether.
We love Celesta and Aether. Also
Yeah, but
Fuchan,
Aura
honestly,
and
while
Aether?
we're here.
Yeah, we do love Fuchan.
There you go.
I would have crawled into a hole and died, not because I hate Fuchan, but because I would be so embarrassed.
It's okay.
It's like, no, not like this, please, not like this.
I'm fucking crying, sis. Oh, hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope that you've all been having a good week so far.
I'm drinking water.
I'm feeling words. I'm feeling emotions. I have
Oh.
not had work since Friday. So I'm going
Is it 'cause
back
of
to
this
work.
cold?
No. So in Canada, we have like a thing called Family Day, and we just have like a long weekend. So
Oh.
Monday was off, and I took today off because Chopin got spayed, so I wanted to have some time to watch her and make sure she was okay, just in case. But yeah, no. So I just straight up have not been at work for like 4 days straight.
Oh.
Sis, come the fuck on.
I see.
Hmm?
I'm sorry, I'm losing my shit over the thing Fluzzy sent it. Dumb. This is
Every chance Fluzzy has to like fucking share the Swagapino meme he does, and you're honestly so real for that.
so... No!
What's wrong?
I'm fucking crying.
I'm sick. I can't. Why do you have
So why
this?
do you have this?
Why
What
do you have
the
this?
fuck is
Good
this?
image. I love this image.
What the fuck, Fluzzy? Why do you have this? What
I love this image.
My other guess was wrong. No, I'm a Canada Jean.
Oh my god. Canada, gee.
I'm a Canada Jin. And I'm so fuck, dude. We had like fucking 40 inches of snow come down.
Oh, 40 inches.
Shush.
But
You actually posted it.
What? So, and if I did?
Fluzzy posted a picture of what looks like a bunch of turds on a tray, but then it says chocolate covered pickle.
This is a chocolate covered pickle.
They're very smooth. I don't like it.
I really don't like those.
They're very smooth. I don't.
That looks uncanny.
They look like the things that you see in ponds. The plants that
like
you see at
the
ponds.
cattails?
Yeah.
Picture of Maku.
That is a picture of Maku, it's true.
Oh. Someone help him.
No, that was Maku and Fluzzy at the store, and then Maku just falling face first and just
Collapses.
staying there.
Just accepting your fate. I'd do the same thing, honestly. Honestly, Kumo falls in public all the time. He just stays on the ground. It's too late.
You also get hit by vehicles an uncanny amount of times.
Yes.
Oh my god, I have a gross ass image. I don't know if I want to post it.
Then maybe don't. Maybe that's
And
just
it's
content.
really funny.
Oh god. I will never forget when, because Maku's told this story I think like twice already.
He's just built different, he is. Which
I
one?
am the one where you. Oh my, that's nasty as hell. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Moving on.
Ah!
the one where Maku DM'd me to see if I was still chill for a collab later in the day, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, for sure. I just got hit by a truck, but I'm good."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, no, we're chill for later. By the way, I just got hit by
Yeah,
a
sorry,
truck,
I'm just
so, like,
recovering from being hit by a vehicle.
Yeah, hold on.
yeah." I love it here.
I don't think I've ever gotten hit by a vehicle. I almost got hit by a truck when I was skateboarding.
Oh.
That was
Yeah,
about
I've been hit
it.
way too many times.
I have such a low pain tolerance. I would get so far. Same.
Oh, save him! Get him
Same.
out of there! Why do you have all these images? I'm getting concerned.
I'm fucking dead, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. I'm fucking crying, dude. What the hell? I knew a guy who actually got hit by a truck. Are you saying that Kumo did not actually get hit by a truck?
Oh yeah, wow. Like man, I knew a guy. Oh my god.
He lived, by the way, is a wild addendum.
I mean, at least he lived. Isekai.
Anyway,
Taduki Wade.
we're gonna be raiding Vari.
Okay.
And I'll see you guys
What are they
later. They're doing art. So I'll see you guys
Oh.
later. Bye. I'm so tired.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.